Haunted places around the world, real-life locations that inspired horror stories. Introduction. The world is a vast and mysterious place, filled with stories of the supernatural and the unexplained. One of the most enduring and captivating genres of these stories is the haunted places that have inspired countless horror tales. These real-life locations are often steeped in history, mystery, and legend, making them the perfect settings for ghostly encounters and spine-tingling tales. In this article, we will explore some of the most infamous haunted places around the world, locations that have sparked the imagination of authors, filmmakers, and thrill-seekers alike. The Tower of London, England. Our journey through haunted places begins in London, England, at the Tower of London. This historic fortress has a dark and storied past, serving as a royal palace, a prison, and a place of execution for centuries. The ghosts of Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, and many others are said to haunt the tower. The legends and ghostly apparitions at the Tower of London have inspired numerous horror stories and films over the years. The Myrtles Plantation, USA. Deep in the heart of Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation is often considered one of the most haunted houses in the United States. With a history steeped in tragedy and death, it is no wonder that this antebellum mansion is rumored to be home to a host of restless spirits. The ghostly tales from the Myrtles Plantation have been the inspiration for many horror novels and movies, captivating the world with its eerie allure. Poveglia Island, Italy. Just off the coast of Venice, Italy, lies Poveglia Island, a place shrouded in darkness and mystery. For centuries, it served as a quarantine island for those suffering from the bubonic plague, and it is rumored that the soil on the island is composed partly of the ashes of the dead. The tales of hauntings and the island's gruesome past have inspired countless horror stories, turning Poveglia into a real-life nightmare. The Catacombs of Paris, France. Beneath the romantic streets of Paris lies a macabre world of tunnels and chambers known as the catacombs. These subterranean catacombs contain the bones of millions of people, relocated from cemeteries to combat the overcrowding of burial sites in the late 18th century. The eerie atmosphere and countless skulls and bones have made the Catacombs of Paris a popular setting for horror stories and films. Bran Castle, Romania. Often associated with the fictional character Dracula, Bran Castle in Romania is a place of dark folklore and legends. While the real Vlad the Impaler, who inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula, may not have lived in the castle, the stories of vampires and supernatural beings have made it a popular setting for horror tales and films. Château de Brissac, France. Château de Brissac, located in the Loire Valley of France, is known as the Giant of the Loire Valley due to its towering height and impressive architecture. Legend has it that the castle is haunted by the Green Lady, a spirit believed to be the ghost of Charlotte of France, who was brutally murdered in the chateau. The tragic tale of the Green Lady has inspired numerous ghost stories and Gothic novels. Eastern State Penitentiary, USA. Built in 1829 in Philadelphia, Eastern State Penitentiary was once the most famous and expensive prison in the world. With its imposing Gothic architecture and history of inhumane treatment, the penitentiary has become a hotbed for paranormal activity. It has inspired horror stories and has been featured in various films and television shows. Akigahara Forest, Japan. Akigahara, often referred to as the Suicide Forest, is located at the northwest base of Mount Fuji in Japan. The dense, eerie woods have been the site of countless suicides over the years, and it's said to be haunted by the spirits of the deceased. The forest's reputation has made it a popular subject for horror novels and films, exploring themes of death and the supernatural. The Queen Mary, USA. The Queen Mary, once a luxurious ocean liner, is now permanently docked in Long Beach, California. It is believed to be one of the most haunted ships in the world, with numerous reports of ghostly encounters. These stories have inspired various horror narratives and documentaries about the ship's haunted history. Conclusion. Haunted places around the world have captured the human imagination for centuries, inspiring countless horror stories, films, and legends. Whether it's the Tower of London's tragic history, the eerie beauty of the catacombs of Paris, or the ghostly tales of the Myrtles plantation, these real-life locations have left an indelible mark on the world of horror fiction. As long as humans are drawn to the mysterious and the unexplained, these haunted places will continue to be a source of fascination and inspiration for generations to come.